Over 200 million miles away from Earth, Osiris Rex is preparing for NASA's most ambitious sample return since the Apollo program. After months of detailed analysis of Bennu's terrain, the team selected the Nightingale crater as the sample site for the mission. Osiris Rex will need to carefully dodge rocky hazards as it descends to a space no larger than a few parking spots. The spacecraft has mapped the terrain in high resolution, capturing a stunning catalog of images across Bennu's rough surface. And now, we are ready to target Site Nightingale for the touch-and-go sampling event.
Well, hey, hope everyone's doing good today. Well, the Osiris Rex, Bennu, and Nokia. I had to cover this because it's been on the news everywhere, of them going to capture samples. Wow. Well, they really showed me a lot on here, and I'm sure you noticed it too. The cube reference, we all know what the cube means. They mentioned Nightingale. Well, I found the Nightingale Pledge. That's the Freemasons' oath. You can find it. I'll add the link here below. What exactly were they showing us with all these images? I don't know. Am I comparing it to what's going on with the CV? I'm just saying. You know, the circle, the illuminated circle, it's all symbolism to them. And what they're telling us is that they're trying to capture some samples, some asteroids, and some rare specimens. Well, why then did they use all these names? Osiris Rex, why did they have to use that? And Bennu? Well, let's look into Osiris. What exactly, or who exactly is this? It's the grandson of the most popular Egyptian god Ra. Fertility, agriculture, afterlife. One of Egypt's most important deities, and considered the god of the moon. So of course, they're going to use that. And he also represents the new beginning. He was time, peace, unity. Osiris, he's one sitting down right there to the right. I mean, and then they use Bennu, which is an ancient Egyptian deity linked with the sun, creation, and rebirth. So of course they're going to use that name along with Osiris, right? Makes sense. The Egyptian meaning of Bennu is also the meaning of the word palm tree. Purple heron. Very interesting facts. I'll add all the links below, but yes, there you can see all of these creatures. So why did they use the word Rex? Did they mean T-Rex? No. They're basically telling us Rex means, in Latin, it means king. So they're actually stating to us in plain sight that Osiris is the king. That's all they're doing. That's all of this means. So why did they bring Nokia into this, and what's the link here? I mean, that's a fascination, especially for me, because Nokia is from Finland here. So, of course, they now have an agreement, $14.1 million contract to bring astronauts the first cellular network to the moon. Well, you can see all that I have there. 1 + 4 + 1 = 6. They have to have the 73, which is the top of their pyramid number there. And Marcus Weldon, well, he went to King's College in London, so they had to use him. And he studied with Cynthia Friend. He was awarded a Nottingham Prize for his thesis work, and I'm not going to look more into him at all. I mean, he went to Harvard, for crying out loud. So 73, and of course we know 33 is the top of their pyramid, and they basically serve 666. But just let's leave all that aside. If you don't want to listen to any of that, just listen to Don Petit, the NASA astronaut himself.
I'd go to the moon in a nanosecond. The problem is we don't have the technology to do that anymore. We used to, but we destroyed that technology, and it's a painful process to build it back again. But going to Mars should be one of the next series of steps that humans do. The first step should be going back to the moon for a number of technical reasons and exploration reasons, and then after that Mars, maybe high orbit in Venus atmosphere, maybe going to Europa. There's all kinds of targets. I'd go to the moon in a nanosecond. The problem is we don't have the technology to do that anymore. We used to, but we destroyed that technology, and it's a painful process to build it back again.
Well, let's just hear what this young man has to say, because I pretty much agree with him. Just take a listen.
So now it comes out, according to Don Pettit, we destroyed the technology. It would be too painful to build it back. Well, we may have destroyed the hardware, but how do you destroy technology? We're 50 years advanced in technology from then. It should be easy to make a Saturn V rocket. It should be easy to build a lunar lander. It should be incredibly simple to make a moon buggy, but yet we don't. And there's a very simple reason why we don't, and that is because we never went to the moon. We can't go to the moon. The moon is a light in the sky, and NASA knows it. They've been stealing our money for decades. They want to keep stealing our money, and so long as we let goons like Didgeridoo Boy here double talk us into believing that we can go to Mars, but we can't go back to the moon, is just crazy. People need to understand that we are in a world of liars, and it's all about money. They want the money. They can't steal your money if they don't give you a good story. And the space fantasy story is the one that has made them the most money from the very beginning. It's the best scam they've ever come up with. Makes the lottery look like grandma's bingo game. You know what I'm saying? Billions and billions and billions and trillions of dollars spent. And all we do is get Don Pettit playing the didgeridoo and explaining how we've lost ancient technology from 50 years ago.
So that's my take on Osiris Rex and Benny. I'd love to hear your opinions and your views. That's why I'm here. I'm not one to know everything. I just try to research everything. So, but remember, everything is coming and nothing can be hidden, especially in these times that we're living in, where it's so easy to access all the information, and God will also show us the truth. So stay vigilant. God bless. Oh, and one last thing. Many people have been asking, yes, I am Canadian, American, Finn. Lived in Canada, born, raised there, and then moved to the States, lived there for many years, North Carolina and Florida, and now live in Finland. So that is my back story. My grandparents and everyone, they are Finnish and living here now. So many people have been asking, so I just thought I'd share. All right, that's it. God bless. Take care, and I really hope you have a great day. Till next time.